Welcome, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Boyd TV 21 News. We have a lot in store for you today as our TV 21 News team travels to Tuskegee, Alabama to cover a story that can only be found here on Boyd TV 21 News. So stay tuned. We just bring 269-4665.
My name is Kenny. My name is Ashley. My name is Mira. And we just bring. If you want Kiki Twist, ask for Charnel. My girl's explanation. Trick Race, ask for Camisia. My girl Kiki Twist, ask for Nita. Because they just right. Hello, do you know some Jerry Girls?
We just bring.
We just bring 269-4665. Join us at Greater Destiny House of Worship, located at 300 East South Boulevard, where Elder William McCoy II presides. We're a small church with a big vision and the togetherness of family. You don't have to be perfect or have your life already in order for the Lord to use you.
God has a divine assignment and purpose for your life.
Think about it. How many people go to the doctor when they're already perfectly healthy? At Greater Destiny Worship Center, there's a place just for you. Together, we can grow in our relationship with God, our family, and our community. Come worship with us every Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. for a spirit-filled service. You are always welcome.
Boyd 21 News.
Now national politics birth Republican convention.
Many of you felt that way on Election Day 4 years ago. Hope and change had a powerful appeal. But tonight, I'd ask a simple question. If you felt that excitement when you voted for Barack Obama, shouldn't you feel that way now that he's President Obama?
For real, Romney, stop hating our president. But it didn't stop there. Listen what Clint Eastwood had to say.
How do you handle promises that you made when you were running for election, and how do you handle it? I mean, what do you say to people? Do you just, I know people were wondering. You don't have it. Okay.
As always, stupid is what stupid does. I get real tired when they disrespect our president. I see racism coming into play, and I will never watch a Clint Eastwood movie again. I'm Maya. Thanks for watching Boyd TV 21 News. High school football season is here, and we have our first 6A football game. The Prattville Lions versus the Cowboy Marines. Here to tell us more is our youth anchor, Nathan Lacy.
We are at Stanley Jensen Football Stadium at the football game with the two competitors going head to head, which are the Prattville Lions and the Cowboy Wolverines. They just kicked off for the second half. It looks like Cowboy's gonna win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Prattville. Kick us up. Good.
It's a shame how Carver's putting a whooping on these Prattville Lions. Go Lions! Go number one! I'm Nathan Lacy, Boyd, TV 21 News.
Now Boyd News travels to Tuskegee, Alabama, as they pay tribute to a man in recognition of his 70th birthday and run for mayor. Here with this story, Ms. Lisa Perkins.
Here at the Kellogg Conference Center, where they are celebrating the 70th anniversary of former Mayor Johnny Ford. How are you, Mr. Ford?
I am elated to be alive. 70 years old and healthy as a bull.
That's right. We are celebrating your birthday tonight. You are turning 70. That is such a blessing. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Ford.
Yes.
Should you win re-election, what will you do to bring Victoryland back?
We are already working to bring Victoryland back. Remember, I'm the legislator, former legislator, who passed the law creating bingo. One of the reasons why I run is because this present mayor, and this is no criticism, it's a fact, has received contributions from the same Indians who are responsible for closing Victoryland. No one can tell it the way I tell it. The pride of the swift-growing South.
We've spoken with several people who are here, including Attorney Fred Gray, the famous civil rights attorney. Well, I know this is probably not, it may be a biased question, but who do you think will be the better candidate to run the city of Tuskegee?
And I have had an opportunity of observing Johnny Ford on 3 or 4 continents. He is a leader. He definitely has the city of Tuskegee interests at heart. He has demonstrated his leadership ability. He really has placed over the years the city of Tuskegee on the map at a time when everybody knew about the Tuskegee Institute, but they really knew nothing about the city.
Okay.
I think he has foresight, he has ability, he has the interest, and he's a hard worker.
Just recognizing his achievements over the years, you know, for the past 40 years, being a legendary, visionary person in the state of Alabama and throughout this nation for all that he's done for just the ordinary, everyday citizen. And I'm proud to know him as a friend and serve on the board with him as well.
We are speaking with Mr. Charles Evers, who is the brother of Medgar Evers, who was slain in Mississippi many, many years ago. Mr. Evers, would you mind telling us what brings you out tonight?
My dear friend, Mayor Ford. John and I go way back. When he first became mayor, I think he came over to Fayette. I was the mayor of Fayette at the time, and we've been friends for many years. And whatever he does, something and asks me to come, I'm here.
Okay, wonderful. So can you tell us, how do you feel about this election in Tuskegee?
Well, I would like to see Johnny re-elected. I think he's needed, but you know, that's up to the citizens of Tuskegee. I can't come over and tell you who to vote for, but I'll say if I was here, I'd vote for Johnny Ford.
Okay. Are you still the sitting mayor now?
Oh no, I served 20 years and that was enough. You know, so I'm in business. I've been in business all my life. I have a 100,000 watt FM radio station, so I'm general manager, chairman of the board to pay all the bills of the radio station in Jackson.
Board 21 News, back to you, Carolyn.
Johnny Ford did go on to win the election, and we will be bringing you that interview at a later date. Changing Faces Styling Salon is now located at 322 West Fairview Avenue, across the street from Church's Chicken. That's right, William Boyd is back with his short hair special. Shampoo and style only $24.99. Appointments only. As a matter of fact, his daughter, Mya Boyd, would like the people to know that if you have short hair and are looking for a new stylist,
Call my daddy.
And you can call him at 334-263-1035. Just ask for William. Shampoo and style only $24.99. Appointments only. 334-263-1035. Just ask for William.
Alabama only had 53 governors since the voting process began in the early 1800s. Out of the last 6 governors elected in the state of Alabama, 4 has been Republican. In 2008 voter data, President Barack Obama received only 38.8% of the popular vote, while John McCain received 60.2%. Stay tuned as I tell you how some will use the name of Barack Obama to get local so-called Democrat elected in the state of Alabama, Montgomery County.
But now that Boyd TV's out on the market, I'm glad to be a part of this. Glad to be talking with you. I know that the people are going to appreciate real TV, real action, real stories, real time.
You got that right. Boyd TV 21 News.
Boyd 21 News TV, bringing you local and national coverage. Special reporters Lisa Perkins, Carolyn Gordon, and Loretta Motley. News Director William Boyd. We report news the way others refuse. Fair, balanced, and legit. Boyd 21 News TV.
In other news, Elder William E. McCoy of Greater Destiny Worship Center was ordained today, and hundreds were in attendance to witness this ordination ceremony. Also ordained were 2 elders and 4 deacons. Live on the scene with Ms. Loretta Motley.
We are here at Greater Destiny Church, located at 300 South Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama, for the pastoral installation of Bishop Elder William E. McCoy.
This is an exciting time for us at Greater Destiny as we continue to watch God do His miracles.
So good to me. Yeah, He dried all of my tears away, and He turned my midnights into day. You don't understand what I've gone through in this past season. I had to go through some summers. I had to go through some winters. I had to go through some springs. And sure enough, went through some falls. But I believe that this is my due season.
After the pastoral installation of Elder McCoy, we were able and had the privilege to speak with Apostle Corey Best. A bit about, since you've been preaching since the age of 13, how was that call on your life by the Lord?
I heard the call on my life literally in church one week. Actually, as my grandfather was preaching, he always taught us to recognize what's inside of us.
It's a privilege to serve God in that capacity. It's very humbling, and it's definitely a work that I believe you have to be set apart to do. You have to really develop a heart and a passion for people. It's not something that you can do if you don't have a heart for people. Amen.
Amen. Amen. One of the newly elect deacons for Greater Destiny Church. Tell me about how this position is going to allow you to fulfill the calling that God has upon your life to serve this church as well as the community.
Well, first of all, let me say that this is probably a very blessed day. It's another chapter in my life. It's a challenge that I accept but not lightly. I think this position can only make me a better person by coming more closer to the Lord, our God.
Thank the Lord for choosing me. I didn't raise my hand and say I wanted to be a deacon. I was chosen. I feel like God has used Bishop McCoy to raise me. And when He raised me, not only He raised me, He raised my family. Yeah. And when He raised my family, then I think I have another obligation to go out and try to help raise the community and bring the community close to God. So I think this is a woo! Watch out.
Amen. We just finished having a wonderful time praising the Lord this afternoon at the pastoral installation of Bishop Elder William E. McCoy. I'm Loretta Motley for Boyd TV 21 News. Now back to you.
I also attended this event and felt the powerful spirit of Miss Savannah McCoy as she witnessed her nephew to bishop, her sister to elder, and 4 sons to deacons. God is truly able.